she grabs this whole setup, this vase with these little things, and she put it on the floor. And I'm like, what in the world? What is she doing?
So when I came in and realized that everybody knew each other.
Oh, yeah.
And they were already in their profession.
Oh, yeah. How did that make you feel? Tay normally tells y'all that y'all missed it. Y'all better go back and check it out. But I'm going to repeat what y'all probably, or some of y'all may have missed.
So Black dandyism is
truth in the air, let it speak.
Hey, what's going on, good people? It is me, Shamar. I finally did it. I've gotten to an episode by myself. No babysitter today. It is Creative Roots Podcast, where seeds sown become visions grown. And this one is special to me. Like I said, anytime y'all see me in front of this camera, it is going to be a special episode because I have someone special here that's having a conversation with me. And today I have Deana Godfrey here with me, and I want to give you all a little bit of insight of who this is prior to me, joining her to the session. So Deana was one of the residents in the residency program that I did. I announced it back in January of this year, and then we took applications, had an interview process and everything, and then Deana joined us, and man, I couldn't be more happy because she was a rock star through the whole process. Her project was epic. We're definitely going to get into all of those things, but not only is she a creative as far as photography now, right? She also beekeeper. Yeah, she does a lot of cool things and creates a lot of cool things. So Deana, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Shamar.
Absolutely. How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful.
Good. So Deana, this is all about you and all about the creativity. And we need to know how you got into the whole space and things like that. So the first question that we have is, what seed was planted with you to start you on your creative journey? What made you interested in photography? What made you interested in arts and everything that makes, that creative space for you?
I've always been into the arts.
Okay.
I held a camera in the 3rd grade. My parents always let us take our camera to school on the last day of school.
Okay.
So I've been doing that since the 3rd grade.
Okay.
My family always had like a bunch of pictures around. So I always loved to stare at pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's where it started.
So were they like family pictures and stuff, or?
Yeah, family pictures. And I would go to school and take pictures of my teachers, my friends, that kind of thing.
Okay,
so
cool,
that's
cool.
how it started.
Now, I ain't trying to age us, but it was
I'm
film,
proud of
right?
my age.
It was film?
Yes, the Kodak, the little push
okay.
button.
Okay, so you would take your camera to school,
Yes.
and then you'll go get it all developed and stuff.
Yes.
Would you put it in the album or anything? Well, what would you do with the
I
photos?
make little scrapbooks.
Okay.
I make albums. I would never share my pictures, I don't think. Well, no, I did share.
Okay.
That's when I used to get the 2 prints.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I actually like that because did you realize that you were creating a keepsake, if you will, or capturing memories back then, or it was just fun?
I think it was fun. I think it was more fun.
Okay.
I can't really remember, but I think it was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff. So, your parents let you take the camera to the school on the last day of the year and stuff. You said it was a lot of photos around the house and stuff. Were either of your parents into photography or anything?
I think they just like pictures.
Okay.
They really weren't into it. And they had like a few art pieces I always loved. We fight over those now, me and my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
So they weren't really photographers, but I think they could appreciate images, the keepsake of it. So,
and I remember when I was in college, it was a requirement to take an art appreciation class. And at first I was like, I don't want to take this. I don't want to know this history and stuff. But, of course, hindsight being 2020, I think that that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Because, being able to appreciate what we see and how we see the world, right?
That's true.
And it sounds like, your parents nurtured that and everything. Okay, that's what's up.
They did.
Good stuff. So, I definitely want to dive into your experience with the Lux Residency program. I want to hear all the stories. And don't hold back just because you're talking to me.
I won't.
So even from the first time that we connected, well, I guess firstly, what made you want to apply to be in a program?
I had been toying with getting into photography for a few years.
Okay.
But I had that, what you call imposter syndrome for years. Yeah, for years. So I just didn't think I could do it.
Okay.
So one day I was staring at Instagram and I realized I was looking at other people do the things that I wanted to do.
Absolutely.
So I did a social media fast and I said, I'm going to do it. So I started taking classes here and there. And then I applied for 2 other programs before yours, and 3 is a charm.
Oh,
so,
okay, cool.
So that's I have friends, and my brother actually pushed me into it. He said you should do it. So I said, hey, let's just go for
Good
it.
stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So you applied to 2 other ones before us. Okay.
Yeah.
And then got with us, and I'm like, run it. Let's go.
Run it. It was the best fit ever.
Oh, absolutely.
It was.
Deana is the perfect fit, and she fits in very well.
Yes.
Yeah. So we started back in February of this year. I took you all through the basics of photography.
Yes.
Had little classroom sessions, got y'all to practice. I had to fuss at them because when I say shoot, I mean shoot. Shoot. And I'm all right. Hey, you got your camera?
I know.
So
and don't walk in here without the camera.
Don't walk in here without your camera.
Yes.
It needs to be with you at all times. So the class experience and all of that stuff, how was that? Can I teach pretty well? I mean, this ain't to hype me up, but I do want to know.
You did good.
Okay.
You did good, but what you don't have patience for, Tay was good at. Because you had no patience for the Nikon.
No.
Because, it's a Canon and Nikon thing, like the Droid and iPhone.
Yes.
So you were like, Tay, here. So it was cool with me.
That's true. Yes.
You have my kind of temperament, so that I'm not offended.
She has a Nikon. I've never touched a Nikon, people.
He refuses. He'll pinky up.
Not my
Pinky up.
So, listen, I've never touched a Nikon, and she was asking a question. So it was a class. It was 3 people in there, and everyone had a Canon. I'm familiar with the Canon, right? And then when Deana asked, a question about a setting or something, I was like,
anything.
I said, I don't know how to do this. Tay, fix it.
You didn't say that nicely, though. Tay. Come on, Tay. And he would pace the floor.
Okay, can you hold back a little bit?
No, you told me not to hold back.
Go ahead.
He would pace the floor. Tay. He would stand off to the side. But I didn't get offended.
Okay. I did roll my eyes at her one time, too. And I'm going to tell you why I rolled my eyes. It was because of the shooting. I had asked you, had you been shooting? And then she was giving me some excuse, and my eyes just rolled in the top of my head. And she stopped and said, you rolling your eyes at me?
Oh, is that what happened?
And I was like, actually, I did. I didn't mean to, but I did. So that's what let me know we was a good fit.
Yeah, I'm good with it. I'm good.
All right, so I paced the floor. I was throwing shots at your Nikon, but you learned a few things, got some terminology.
Yes.
We had a event, a launch party for Artbox Charlotte. You came to that, met my aunties and one of my aunt's neighbors. And she's actually one of my photography students as well. And then the 3 of us, because you all were going to do the photo walk, right?
Yes.
And then
we talked about it.
Yeah, they talked about doing the photo walk, just some hobbyists or I'm going to say newbies into the game. And then all 3 of us went.
Yes, we did. We
got rained out.
We got rained out. We did. We got rained out. But it was good for the 2 minutes we were there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was pretty fun.
The views were very great.
Now, the Lux Residency program, one of the requirements of the program, well, of course, they needed to learn photography, and then shoot. But the requirement of the program was to do a photo series, if you will, a collection of work. They had to come up with a concept. They had to recruit models. They had to schedule the session, shoot the photo shoot here in the studio, pick the photos that you wanted, edit them. It was an entire process. Now we're going to get to the editing part in a second, y'all. But let's talk about that. We could talk about the whole experience of it.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Your thoughts on that?
I had 4 ideas. At first I was stuck, but once I started, my brain started moving. I had 4 ideas. But I remember you saying, you have to tell a story. You have to tell a story.
That's right.
So came up with 4 ideas. I was excited about all of them, but you said I was more excited about the one that I did. So,
Absolutely. You really were?
yeah, and I think it was perfect.
So tell them what you did. Let's talk about the project.
Yeah, so I did Black Dandyism. So my friends and I had gone to an event with the Black, how can I say it? Representing Black Dandyism or paying honor to Black Dandyism. So I asked them to get dressed up again and let's run it back. Okay. And they were excited about it.
Now, I had no idea what Black Dandyism was.
A lot of people didn't.
And a lot of people, I'm sure, that probably watches this doesn't either. So can you tell everyone Black Dandyism, what is that?
So Black Dandyism is, how can I say it? So it was for Black enslaved and the free Black people. Okay. So say like slave owners always gave slaves, a costume to wear. So our ancestors put our spin to it. Or we rebelled and went against their norm and made our own norm, So it's pretty much resistance. Okay. It's resistance. We didn't allow others to make decisions for us when it came to fashion.
Absolutely.
And they took great care. Like it was you could go to the thrift store and make a dandyism outfit and make it real fly. So yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is that we still to this day are leaders and trendsetters in the whole fashion space and everything.
Absolutely. And most of the outfits in my show, they came from the thrift store.
Oh, really?
Yes. A lot of that stuff. All my entire outfit almost was thrifted. Everybody had thrifted pieces. Okay. So anybody could do it.
I love that.
And we can make anything beautiful. That's what I love about it.
Right, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, they can't bury us.
Put that little sauce on it, a little razzle dazzle,
you cannot bury us.
And when Deana told me about the Black Dandyism, I had to ask her like 3-4 times, what are you saying? I don't know what you're talking about. She was explaining it, but I was like, I don't get it. Yeah. And then literally a week later is when Met Gala happened.
That's right.
And the theme for the Met Gala was Black Dandyism. And I said, oh my God, Deana.
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
I get it.
It was beautiful. Oh my God.
I get it.
That's the only Met Gala I followed.
And listen, because I've seen other ones. Like I'm not big on watching. I'm not a fashion guy. Y'all clearly can tell that. But I'm not big in fashion and stuff, but I've seen clips and stuff from others, especially Black celebrities that participated. And I wanted to see what they had on and stuff. But this one, I was locked in and engaged and looking at everyone. It was the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, okay, you did it well. You shouldn't have been here. Exactly. But that is spot on. Yes.
We were we
I
wanted
was a
to
fashion
be invited.
critique.
My group wanted to go. Like they should have had us.
Right.
Because some people missed the mark. To me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
it wasn't dandy for some.
It wasn't dandy.
And others dandied down. So down. And so then we scheduled your shoot shortly after that. So that because Met Gala is the first week in May, and I think y'all shoot was like middle of May, late May.
I think so.
Yeah. So how was that experience? That was your first time. Well, we've had class in studio,
right?
And taught you all the equipment and stuff, and you took a couple of shots of the other student. They took a couple of shots of you. So that was your first full session. No, now listen, all my photographers out there. We've had practice, you know what I'm saying? We practiced and everything, maybe with one person that was our friend or something like that, came in the studio and we were able to learn. Deana had to learn on the spot, and she had that first, because she did 2 sessions, you had like 7 people that first time?
Yes.
So how was that, never doing a true shoot before, and the first time you're doing it, it was like 7 people that you had to shoot, 7 models?
Yes. I'm glad they were my friends.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you pushed me in that direction. Because I don't.
Because but that's a good point. That helps because they're friends. They're going to be patient with you.
Yes, absolutely.
And I did ask them that. I was like, hey, be patient with us. I'm going to work her through it. But Deana's going to run it because I didn't want any influence on it. I wanted it to be Deana's work.
Oh, it was tough love.
It was tough. Look,
you stepped
was
back.
I pacing that day too?
No, you didn't pace.
Okay.
But you stepped back. You said, this is you.
Oh, yeah, I did step back.
It was you. You're like, move anything you want to move.
Speaking of that.
I knew it.
Speaking of that.
I knew it.
Y'all, Tay is here doing my job, and he is doing a great job. The behind the scenes footage, y'all to see it.
Yeah, Tay.
But Tay, can you grab that gang? I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm acting like Tay now, and I ain't editing it out.
What did you say? What was About it.
But speaking of grabbing stuff, I guess he's not going to grab it. It's up there at the front. Oh, what was on her cover?
Oh.
So, Deana was just doing things. She was grabbing different props and stuff. Sir, is at the front at the window. Yeah, the actual prop. Now that we've gone off script and I'm talking to, I done broke the fourth wall, he's still tiptoeing like, oh, I don't want to make a noise. We know you here. I'm holding expensive equipment. Oh, yes, you are holding expensive equipment.
You break it, you
so
pay
listen,
for it.
y'all, this thing right here, Deana went and grabbed it and she just put it on the floor. I don't know what this looks like, so I'm going to move it out of the way. You can see it. So yeah, she grabs this whole setup, this vase with these little things, and she put it on the floor. And I'm like, what in the world? What is she doing?
I didn't know.
And she said she didn't know.
It was beginner's luck.
And then she had her model stand there and she took a shot. I looked at the back of that camera. I was like,
and he kicked his foot.
Oh, I kicked my foot. Because I knew right then and there, I said, that's her cover photo. And with the magic of production, Taya's going to insert that now. Bam. Yeah, man. But that was awesome. So, yes, and that was the good thing about it, or the reason why to step back and allow you, because if I would have had influence on it, I would have never did that. I would have never grabbed that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what is she doing?
Yeah. I don't know if it was beginner's luck or not, but hey.
Listen, we all see the world a little bit differently. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah. So you saw something. You may not have known what you were going to do with it, but it was a reason you grabbed it.
Yeah, no, I can see that now.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see that. And what about the picture that wasn't centered? You were like, normally I don't like that, but it works.
Yes, yeah. That's right. That's
or
right.
When I caught the top of the paper.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See, my thing is this: we all have our own style and stuff, and that's why I say there's enough room for all of us as creatives. You know what I mean? Because again, we don't see the world the same way. My style is a little bit different than others. I like to line all of my stuff up. I like to compose a certain way. Other people like off centered things. People like breaking the rules. Now, there's rules in photography, and rules ought to be broken sometimes. And some people love to break them, but that is their artistry.
That's true.
So that's why I try my best to step back and allow, space.
You did.
All right. Now, we're going to get into more of the experience and everything, but I want to stay true to the podcast. And we've already talked about the seed that was planted. After we plant the seed, it has to be watered. Yes. It has to be nurtured, and everything like that. So I want to know, what was that nurturing, that support, if you will, in the creative space? I heard your parents allowed you to take your camera last day of the year, the school day of the year and stuff. But as you continue to evolve, whether it's in the program or even before the program, how did you get support in your creative journey?
I want to say at first I supported myself.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
You're the first one to say that. I love that.
Yeah, because I follow you on Instagram and I don't know how I follow you. But anytime somebody on Instagram tagged a photographer, I went to that photographer's page and I started following them.
Oh.
So now, like, if I run into somebody in the streets, I'm like, oh, you're such and such. I don't know half the people. So I think I looked at other people's pictures a lot, or when I went to museums. So I think I was the first person to nurture that.
I love that. And what I heard, I'm getting in my tape bag for real. What I heard was that you are a student of the art.
Oh, yeah.
You go, first off, in your home, that was your first museum experience, looking at the portraits and the pictures and the art that your parents had. And then in your adult life, social media, that's a museum in and of itself, a virtual one. You're following photographers that you don't know, and you're appreciating their work. And then you're physically going to museums. So you've been a student, art appreciation, people.
Yes. And another thing I remember growing up, I always saw the world in pictures. I don't know where that came from. I've always had it in me. But I always I could look over there, at their window, and I've always seen a picture. I never looked at something just as what it is.
I like to hear that
Yeah.
because that happened to me after I started taking my photography classes.
Hey, real quick, just wanted to say thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Creative Roots Podcast. If you are a creative and you're interested in being a guest on this podcast, feel free to send a DM on Instagram or TikTok, and you can find us at creativeroots.podcast on both, Creative Roots Podcast on Facebook, and we look forward to talking to you soon. Back to the episode.
I never looked at something just as what it is.
I like to hear that
Yeah.
because that happened to me after I started taking my photography classes. I started seeing the world as a picture. I started noticing how things were composed, you know? So
That's interesting.
okay.
Yeah.
So it was always in you.
It was always in me. It was always in me. It
Cool.
was.
Now, in your interview with the Lux Residency program, you said, because I told you it was going to be others, he was like, are we going to get to work together or I got to be with you one-on-one? And I was like, yeah, you did. And I said, well, we can have sessions where, you work with the others and stuff. Was that a part of your support system, is to work amongst other?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was good. Because like I said, Tay was really good. Let me back up. So when I came in and realized that everybody knew each other.
Oh, yeah.
And they were already in their profession.
Oh, yeah. How did that make you feel?
Imposter syndrome. So imposter syndrome. And I was like, what I sat there very quietly and I'm like, Kenitra has a business, Tay is videoing, and John, I'm like, what? And you chose me? But when I walked out, I said, I belong here too.
Absolutely.
So I was like, hey, but it was cool. That kind of motivated me more.
You owned it. I love that. I loved it.
But I was just like, this is okay.
I didn't think about that because
did.
I did not advise any of you all who was in the program. That day she's talking about orientation day.
Oh, okay.
So that day when you came for orientation, all of you all were here. And yeah, of course, everybody knew each other but you. So they
But
made
me.
And it's not that they made it obvious. It's just like, of course, when you walk in a room and you know somebody, it's like, hey, what's up? What up? And then they have a conversation. I didn't even think of it from your lens.
did?
I did not think about it.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, I was struggling for a minute.
But I'm glad that you did not even let that intimidate you, and again, you're standing in your confidence. I love it.
I said, hey,
Like you said, you were the first person to support you.
Yeah. So when I walked out, I said, hey, I belong too. He saw something in me, so let's do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first shoot, let's back to that. 7 people, first shoot ever. In the beginning, you were kind of nervous.
Very.
And then you worked your way into getting comfortable.
You made me relax. Put the camera down.
We did do an exercise.
Relax, breathe. Okay, now just relax.
I love it.
Tell them what you're trying to capture.
Oh,
It's
you
okay.
remember all this?
Hey, listen.
That is what happened.
It is what happened.
Okay.
And it worked. I said, oh, am I nervous? I didn't realize it sometimes.
Yeah, I had to physically put the camera down, shake the nerves out. All right, let's breathe a little bit. Now,
Yeah.
communicate to them what it is that you want, And those are just the little tricks that I've just learned along the way,
Yeah.
And then you had a second shoot because you had 2 more people models that were going to be a part of it. So they came and they were on their own
Yes.
shoot. You've already done one before. So how was it different that second time around?
I was nervous.
You were still nervous?
Yeah, remember you made me put the camera down on that one.
On the second one?
Yeah, because that had been a few weeks, maybe a week or two.
Yeah, it was definitely at least
afterwards.
2 weeks.
So like my nerves had built up again. So yeah.
So that's why it's important to continue to shoot. Is that what I just heard?
Yes, absolutely. That's what you
Okay.
heard.
You want to
Good
tell the
lesson.
people in the camera?
That's a good lesson. Shoot.
Okay, so now, editing. Actually, even just picking the photos before we even edited.
Oh yeah, that was bad. That was choosing children. That was picking your favorite kid. That was brutal.
That was brutal.
That was brutal. Yeah. I was like, how many can I choose? Your answer, you can't have all of them. Okay. So I think we went through it 3 or 4 times.
Went through it 4. We narrowed down 4 times. Yep.
Yeah, it was hard. That was hard. That was very hard. I'm glad you chose the magazine pictures.
Yeah, I wasn't leaving it up to y'all. I was like,
no.
So,
but that was
and
hard.
then after we chose them, because it was like, we were meeting every single week. And so I think the first couple of weeks is when we were just narrowing it down to what you were going to edit. And then when you first edit, I walked you through those steps and everything. And I think you literally, because I had to teach her the editing process, everyone. And then you literally edited 3 photos that day.
In an hour or 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
And I was sweating. And he started pacing the floor. And it was all these screens and all these buttons. And I'm a Google girl. And he has a Mac. And, it was 5 steps for every picture. I knew I was in trouble when you stood up and started pacing. I was like, oh, God, don't kill me. That was my only ask the whole time, right?
Yes,
don't kill me.
Yes.
Yeah, it was bad.
And she left fussing.
And I went home. I went home and I paid for the Photoshop. And I stayed up until like 1 o'clock.
Nice.
I said, because this is not going to beat me.
See, that's putting in the work.
Yeah,
I love that.
It keep my butt tight. It keep me. I didn't like it.
And now, Tay normally tells y'all that y'all missed it. Y'all better go back and check it out. But I'm going to repeat what y'all probably, or some of y'all may have missed. She had a challenge. So that first time editing, it took her an hour and a half for 3 photos. But she said I was pacing. I was getting on her nerves.
He kicked me out. And he kicked me out.
Kicked her out. And then she took it upon herself to purchase Adobe Photoshop, and she stayed up all night working on it, going through the notes that we had already addressed before. Stayed up until 1 o'clock in the morning working on that. That is you working on your craft. That is showing that was something that you wanted to do, and it was important to you.
Oh, absolutely.
Dedication.
Yeah,
Tay
absolutely.
said. Y'all, Tay want to be on this camera so bad. I just want to throw that out there.
They kicked my guy off. He kicked me.
So, okay. Now that you done edited and everything, and everyone, the idea was that they did their project and then they were going to do a reveal party to showcase their work. And they had to do it in front of their family and friends and the models that they had in the project. That was unreal. I knew that the people would come out and support you all, but the level of support, when I say you had people driving 3.5 hours coming here, and Deana had this place decked out with supporters. Talk about that experience and how that made you feel.
I have no words for it. Like, I could not go to sleep last night. I have no words. Like, some people surprised me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still floating. You know, that's the word I used yesterday.
Floating.
I'm still floating. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I don't know. So I'm grateful for it, though.
Hopefully we'll have some BTS footage and everything. I'll be putting Tay to work. I think we'll have some BTS footage. But we designed the studio. We decked it out with 3 different sections to display the work. You know, each one of you all had your own section to shine and showcase your work and everything. Like, I mean, it felt like a true art gallery.
Oh, it was a true art gallery.
Proud of y'all.
Oh, it was awesome. The setup was beautiful. That was a great idea. I don't know who's that.
You know exactly whose idea that
was. I wanted to be nice to Tay. But I know whose idea it was. But yeah, it was very beautiful. Like, and my friends are still talking about it this morning. I'm like, last night I needed to go to sleep. Today, I'm like, let me sleep in. But I was just, it's so beautiful. It was beautiful. It was a great
Listen.
It blew your mind, too.
Tay,
I was glad you had a good turnout.
Tay, bro, this thing keep on falling on my belly. So get my belly out the way. Is that what you just said?
He's not helping you. He's not moving.
So, yeah, the outpour was amazing. A single tear.
2 tears for me.
2
tears.
You know, and you all graduated from Lux resident to Lux star. I can't call her a resident anymore. She's a Lux star.
Hey, I'll take it.
Somebody said, did y'all? Hey. Somebody said, did y'all know y'all was getting them awards? And I was like, no, they didn't know that. Why would they know that?
Didn't I?
That's a surprise.
It was a surprise. Oh, another surprise is people were ordering pictures off the wall of other people.
Absolutely.
I was like, what? I did not expect
They
that.
started doing bidding wars in here. And then
were
they
buying
started
pictures
wanting.
from up under the models.
Took the
Yeah.
pictures before the models could buy them.
Change
And
the
then they want
sizes.
different sizes.
Yeah, I want this one in this size. And they would walk up to me. Shamar said, I can have this. I said, oh, really? Okay.
Then they wanted pictures of y'all resident pictures.
Yeah.
I listen, that support was unwavering. It was amazing.
Yeah, I had already picked out a portfolio on Amazon. I said, I'm going to just buy the pictures and put in my portfolio. I have nothing to put in my portfolio. Nothing.
When I tell y'all every single picture in here got sold.
Yes.
I've never had to have to let them know. You already know, but the model, the framework of the program was pretty much how I started my business 9 years ago. So the first event that I did to launch the business was a reveal party. I had already did the project and everything,
that's right.
and then the models and stuff came out. And I've done 5 reveal parties.
Oh, didn't know that.
But I ain't never sold all them pictures out like that. I'm like, well, let me call my people. What's the problem? No, I'm joking.
I pray it's not beginner's luck, though. I thought about that last night, but that's imposter syndrome, too.
Yeah. No, that was not luck at all. That was everything that y'all got was well-deserved.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. I'm
so
grateful.
Proud of y'all.
That's all I have. I have no words. I have no words. My tribe are the best. You are the best. Yeah, they are the best. So.
Absolutely. Now, so planted the seed. We nurtured and watered the seed. Now we've set the roots. They've deepened, and now you're producing fruit.
Yes.
Your art gallery was their fruit. Now is the time for you to plant the seed to the next. So whether it's a aspiring photographer, a creative, and lean into that whole imposter syndrome, because Tay has said that on a different episode. They talked about imposter syndrome.
A few episodes actually. So I'm like, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, lean into that and talk about that. And what seed would you plant to the next person, especially if they experience imposter syndrome?
Well, the podcast that you all just recorded, the guy said something. Oh, I just lost it. Like, if you're going to pray and have faith, you can't worry. So January 1st, I did not make a resolution, but I did tell God, I said, wherever you send me this year, I will go. So everything you asked of me, I said yes. So you just got to believe in yourself, and you got to believe in your higher power and go with it. You know?
Absolutely.
So I think that's what I would pass on. You just got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your higher power.
At any moment, did you get discouraged in the process?
Editing.
You're not going to let that go.
Editing.
So how did you break through that? You got discouraged in editing at my house because you came to my house to learn the lesson and edit, and you left. You said I kicked you out, but you left. So how did you push through that?
Oh, because I called a few people, and I said, this kicked my ass. Sorry. I said, this kick. I said, but I don't like it. I don't like to lose.
Okay.
I just don't like to lose. So I wanted it. And I had kids telling me, oh, that's easy. I have little cousins. They be like, oh, editing is easy. I was like, oh, say less.
Now.
Say less.
So now, and I agree, editing is not difficult. Huh? You don't agree? You still don't agree?
I mean,
if you get it right in the camera.
You said it.
If you get it right in the camera, it does not require that much effort in post-production.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And without you, I don't know if I can get it right in the camera yet, but I'm going to get there.
Oh, you're definitely going to get there with me. Because, listen, Deana has accepted an internship with Alan Lux Studios. Whoop, whoop. Hey. And
That's so awesome.
We are going to take you far, as far as you want to go. You've always possessed the eagerness to learn and to do. I haven't heard you, speak against anything.
You haven't?
I mean, well, the editing part, you definitely did. Let's be clear. You didn't speak against this potting. You just said, well, you may have, but I said, you know what? She said, this is the year of yes, and we're going to do it kicking and screaming. You spoke against doing the promo video for the art gallery.
And did.
But you did all of the things.
I thought I had gotten away with it. Y'all sent out another SOS, say, hey, we need you in here. I said, oh, I thought they forgot.
We don't forget. We don't forget.
So,
you're definitely going to have all the things of the things as long as you want them.
I'm excited. Thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And you know what I thought about last night? It's off subject.
No, you fine.
I said, when I asked, I said, well, how many books did you sell? You gave me the number. You were like, oh, we're only going to have 40 people. And I think by you being so generous, you had a lot more than you expected to.
You are absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a lesson for everybody too. You can't gatekeep like you talk about all the time. Because when you gatekeep, you block your own blessings.
Absolutely.
And, so I was like, I was happy for you as well as us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
I agree with that. Because, you're hitting on it. Because I was like, we'll probably have about 40 people. No, I said 30 to 40 people.
Yeah.
And Tay said, oh, no, nothing, probably about 40, 50. And I'm like, Deana, it's probably going to be 30, 40. Everybody. Deana brought 40 people herself.
Yeah. Thank you.
And the other two residents brought as well. So that's why I said there was upwards of 80-something people in and out of here.
And then,
she's my friend.
She was an art lover. Sue. I love that. Hi, Sue. She was so sweet. She taught me some things.
Sue found the event on Facebook.
She did.
And Sue walked right on up in here. We were knee deep into the party by that time.
Yes.
And we just saw this young, she was short lady. She had white hair. She was an older white woman. And she was just perusing through all of this black imagery. She went and got her some refreshments. She took her time with each one of the viewings.
She talked to us.
She talked to us because I went right up to her. And I was like, hey, Sue. And she was like, I found you all on Facebook. And she said, I love it. And she was like, I just look for, art events in the area. And she found us.
Yeah.
And I thought it was super dope.
That's how the world should be. No colors when it comes to music, art, whatever, religion.
That's
there
right.
Should be no colors.
That's right.
But I thought it was awesome.
And then she left us a wonderful review on the event post.
She did. Hi,
Again,
Sue.
shout out to you, Sue. Thank you.
Yes, she did.
We will invite you to every event that we
do. Absolutely. I need you to mail her an invitation.
I got it. Now, I want to get in. This is going left a little bit, because I got to get in my Tay bag. He's not on the episode, so I got to do it myself.
Make him proud.
Now, beekeeping. What is up with that?
Oh, so I went to a festival, some kind of like vendor program during Christmas, and I met a black female beekeeper.
Okay.
And so you know me, when I see black people doing things, and I started talking to her, and she just gave me a lot of products. And I remember her saying, you don't know when you will see me again. A few months later, she was offering classes, and that's where it took off.
Signed up.
And I love my bees. I love beekeeping.
So you
relaxing.
have bees at your house, in your backyard? Okay.
My lawn guy doesn't like it, but
I wouldn't either.
They won't bother. They're harmless.
So, you are literally helping out our ecosystem because bees, we love bees.
Yeah, so make sure you leave water in your yard and everything.
What you mean leave water in the yard?
Okay, so you could get a dish and get those little rocks and then put the water on top of the rocks so they don't drown. Yeah, and they'll come and drink the water.
I did not know that.
Yes, try it.
Why did I never think that bees drink water?
Oh, they drink like a liter of water a day.
Oh, wow.
A liter of water a day.
And they are doing God's work.
They are doing it. They are awesome. They're good for PTSD. Did you know that?
They do what to PTSD?
They are good for people with PTSD.
Really?
Yeah, they have that kind of therapy. Oh, they are awesome.
We're going to have to really dive into this beekeeping thing.
Oh, I hope they're still back there because I've been into my photography bag lately. So I know they're mad at me.
Not you neglecting the bees for us. We appreciate it, though.
Yeah.
Thank you for your sacrifice, bees. But listen, they've been busy. They've been pollinating the world.
They have.
So, they fine.
They have.
They're going to be all right.
I love it. This is my second year.
2 years of it.
Well, yeah.
Now, do you have the whole suit and everything?
Absolutely. The smoker.
Yo, can I come over when you got your suit on? I'm going to take some pictures.
Okay. If they still back there, yes. If my girls are still there, you can.
Now, do you harvest any of the honey?
Well, they're supposed to keep. You can't harvest the honey for 1 year. And last year, I lost my bees. It can happen in beekeepers. So if I keep my bees this year, next year we'll have honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they need something to feed on for the winter.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The Secret Life of Bees. Remember the movie? It's like that. Yeah.
That is impressive.
Oh yeah, I love my
I think there's definitely an art form to that and creativity in beekeeping as well, you know. And then I just love to see, because I do gardening. So
yeah.
that's why I can appreciate bees,
I
you know.
started that this year too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to have to talk about that.
Oh
then.
yeah. God. You didn't know that, did you? Tay? Look at his face.
Listen, not only is she capturing the world, she's helping make the world more beautiful with bees.
Yes.
Buzz. So listen, we've talked about the things, the seed getting planted, being nurtured, watered, and you dropped a seed to the next generation. Now, I just want to pick your brain just right now on the heels of finishing your residency. You're entering the internship. Where do you want your art to go? Where do you want your photography and stuff to go?
I just say this.
I'm sorry.
You fine?
Oh gosh.
Oh Lord. I don't really know. I just know wherever it's going up. You know,
It's only up.
It's only up. Like people ask, like, what kind of photography do you want to do? It'll find me. You know, I stopped stressing about it.
I agree.
It'll find me. I could try everything and then just figure out what. But I think, I want to try everything.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're continuously saying be confident in yourself and stay open-minded and flexible.
Yes. Absolutely.
I like that. And when I did my internship, we shot a lot of different things. To your point of my photography found me. I knew what I did like and what I didn't like because I shot and did so many different things in my internship.
Now, what don't you like?
Weddings, I'm not.
I knew you were going to say that.
Ain't gonna do it. Do not call me.
I knew you were going to say that.
If you do call me, I'm gonna refer you to the best wedding photographer that money can buy.
I know that's right.
But it ain't me.
I understand. And I understand why. It takes a very patient person to deal with a bride.
And I'm gonna say a patient team because you're gonna need more than one person.
That's true too. That's true. What's your favorite?
That's a good question. I didn't open the floor for questions. No, I'm joking.
We're talking.
She did.
You put me in the hot seat.
Right,
so
right.
I put you back in the hot seat.
My favorite. So one that I enjoy personally, and has always been a passion, has been landscape photography. That's how I got into it. I used to ride my motorcycle and just get lost because I was living in Dallas at that time.
Oh, okay.
And I would get lost in the city, and I would just go out shooting landscape. And my mom said, them trees ain't got no money. So that's why I started shooting people.
That makes sense.
Photographing people. Yeah, with another creative, I can say shooting people, but you all is not photographers. I can't say shooting people.
Nope.
So yeah, that's one that I truly enjoy. But I have really, this past 9 years of business, I've really loved doing portraits because showing people the beauty within them. It's amazing how even though they prep and they get ready, camera ready and stuff, when they see the final product, they are even stunned by, oh my God, that's me. Oh my God. So just to be able to show people the beauty within themselves has just been an awesome thing.
Yeah, your pictures are fire.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yours were too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Thank you. Thank you. I say thank you.
Again, it was a bidding war. They was fighting.
Listen, it was.
The guy that was on your cover did not get his cover. Shout out to Andre.
Ooh, my girlfriend said, come here. I just bought this picture. And my mouth did like this. I said, I started looking around for Dre.
Right.
And she said, I don't care. He should have bought it.
Right. You snooze, you lose.
Oh, that was hilarious. I just did not expect people to.
I didn't either.
Buy other people's pictures. I talked to one girlfriend yesterday, and she said, "Oh, we did a collection. We got this collection going on. We purchased these 3 pictures because they're going to go to good together." And I went to the other guy and bought this picture, and I'm like, "Oh."
Now to that point, Tay definitely asked me. He was like, "So what are we going to do? Like an auction or something?" I said, "Tay, ain't nobody interested in buying nobody else's pictures. Ain't no auction."
I thought the same thing,
and he proved us wrong. Because then people they were bidding.
They were choosing the size of the pictures that they wanted. I really didn't expect it at all. I came in with money. I was going to buy the pictures and take them home.
And you got to take your money back home. Because they took them pictures.
I took my dollars back.
And then somebody, somebody said, hey, can I get one of the pictures out of the magazine? Because all the pictures that were on the wall were not necessarily in the magazine and vice versa. Some were, and they were like, can I buy that?
Yes.
And I'm like, you're more than welcome to.
Listen, and now they want digital copies so they can post online. I'm like, oh, God showed out.
Sure did. And Tay wife, because she was, shout out to Chan. Yes,
you.
Lord. They worked her. They had her running up and down the studio where she was like, Shamar, can they? I said, as long as they got money, Chan, they can do whatever they want to.
Tay, I hope you paid her. Okay. Yes. She worked. One time I was going to, I was going to tell her somebody wanted some pictures. She was so busy. I just went and got the stickers and put on the wall myself. And then I made sure she was paid later. It was crazy. It was wild. You all have to come to the next one.
You definitely have to come to the next one. And speaking of, if you're interested in signing up for the Lux Residency, we will be doing that, start promoting that back in August. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you follow Alan Lux Studios. And speaking... I said next August, this one. Yeah, we're not waiting a whole year. It's probably out by the time y'all see this. We may have it out. Make sure you hit up Alan Lux Studios. And speaking of hitting up and following Alan Lux Studios, tell these people where they can find you.
I don't have many pictures on there, but hey, I'm Curbin2 on Instagram. I'm Deana Godfrey on Facebook. And that's as far as I've gotten. Okay. So, yeah.
We're going to continue to expand and grow.
Yes, we are. We're going to have a whole new page for photography and all that, and put Baby Deana on it.
Yes, Baby Deana has to go on there.
I love Baby Deana. I love Baby Deana. She was my favorite. But your marketing was...
Thank you, ma'am.
Ooh, everybody was bragging on you, I'm telling
Appreciate
you.
that.
It was bad.
I had a couple of people say they want to talk about some of the marketing and the things for that they have coming up. Listen, definitely help. I ain't gatekeeping, like I said.
Don't gatekeep. Because listen, every morning I would wake up and before I would start my job, my full-time job, I would say, let's see what surprise we have this morning.
It was dropped.
Listen, it was fun. I'm telling you, this whole experience was fun. So even when you started doing the marketing, I'm like, oh, I'm really excited. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm like.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, everybody kept asking, are you nervous Friday night? They were calling, are you ready? I said, I'm not nervous. I'm ready. Mm-hmm. I'm ready. Let's do it.
And we did it. Y'all did it.
We did it.
Yes, it did.
We did it.
So I appreciate you sitting down with us. And this wasn't even that bad, was it?
I was forced.
She was forced. But it wasn't that bad, right?
It wasn't bad. I didn't sweat.
It was just a little conversation.
It was great.
Yeah.
The year of yes.
The year of yes.
This is 50.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So again, thank you for joining me in this conversation.
Thank you for forcing me.
I would like to thank Tay for allowing me to sit here, even though technically I forced myself to be here by myself. Today was a day of forcing.
Look, Tay, send Tay some love, everybody.
Wow.
He got kicked out.
Wow. So y'all just gonna gang up on me right here in my face?
No, I'm just showing love to Tay too, because he didn't get to say anything.
Hey. And listen, we really appreciate y'all rocking with us. Week after week, y'all have been joining us. And like Tay said, listen, a lot of y'all are returning viewers, but y'all are not subbies. Hit that subscribe button. All right? But we appreciate y'all tuning in. This was another episode of Creative Roots Podcast with Deana, the shooter.
The shooter.
Where seeds sown become visions grown.
Loved it.
And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Peace.